Howdy, my fellow YouTubers. This is Roy back again. So, I figure I'd show you guys this experiment. I have done probably 30 to 40 different experiments, and the fascinating thing is I call upon you guys to take a wire, stretch it out across your workshop, hook it up to a voltmeter, and start from there. Then get into angling your wire based on east, west, north, and south. And then question yourself. Magnetic energy runs from north to south, south to north. Why run a wire east to west? I'm not going to let that cat out of the bag, but we'll show you this. So on many different studies I've been doing so far, I've been putting frequency into one wire, grounding the other wire, using two, I think they're like 43 picofarad air capacitors, banging them both on both sides. I've been all over the place with studying these wires. One thing I will tell you is when you add the capacitance to a individual wire, technically you're adding more wire. So if you are into some of Tesla, some of I believe it's Frank Wyatt Prentice, you're gonna want to know what wide range of frequency you need to be banging at for something to resonate back at you. I'm just going to put that out there, okay? And the reason I'm putting that out there is because I obviously know that certain things resonate at certain vibrations. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit here. So if you look at this wire here is running north to south, okay? And that wire there, we have, we're picking up. But let's not do the pickup. Let's do the transmitter. So this wire here from east to west, one end of that wire goes to the negative side of this static maker, okay? And on the other end of that wire comes back up and connects to the wire runs up on this guy. So that is spinning. It's collecting static, making it spin, and we're getting we're getting variations. This is DC through a full wave bridge rectifier going into one, I think it's 47 picofarad air capacitor, and then I have another air capacitor that's coming off of the other end of the capacitor. So the capacitors are doing their oscillation in there, and what's controlling the oscillation between those two capacitors is the make and break contact between my Whirly McGigan and my static maker. So now if we go ahead and we say, okay, we got good solid volts. I probably can run a small motor. I got to buy me some small motors. So let's go ahead and take off, nice shock. Let's take off the top head on here. Now obviously this holds capacitance, so we got to take that in consideration. Now you can see the volts drop down. So now we're down in like millivolts. So let's go ahead and connect off the whirligig, okay? Let's go ahead and connect to the collector on the top. Now let's go back over here. Now we're up to 3.19 strong good volts. Now there's another way we can increase this, but what I want you to notice right now is that this wire is picking up through the capacitance of the vibration of this wire coming from the static machine, which having a pickup on the top and a pickup on the bottom, it has an oscillation about itself. What the frequency of that is, Kenneth, I don't know. In fact, I will investigate to find out that frequency because I do have the equipment to find that out. Also, the next important thing is that the energy that I'm collecting is running through these capacitance, and what I need to figure out is how much capacitance is it taking me and how much amperage that capacitance is going to allow me through this 3 point and change volts. So if I put a load on it, does it dump out and it just becomes bullshit static? Or does it become something small, substantial? And obviously, I'll tell you what I've learned in the last few days. I haven't been making any videos here because I would feel like an idiot of all the stuff that I'm doing. But basically, I didn't record it, but I'm all over the place. And what you need to increase static energy into usable, workable energy that we use as of today is the fact that you add capacitance, because capacitance adds current. And we know how to get the current through the wire and stuff. But this is the vibration off another, and this is what's being picked up off of